quite a bit of flooding out here.
Those are the rescue vehicles.
You see, like way over there, lots of flooding. Lots,
Wow.
yeah. This always floods through here.
Not that bad, but there's my mom's area.
Yeah. So we're gonna go in there. Hopefully it's not too bad. This road goes up here and turns left. Goes in between those. This road goes up here, goes in between those. And just all between the houses there. And this is the main road that goes in between all of these right here. Got a tree that uprooted. Got another tree that was uprooted here. All right, it's about 6:18 on Wednesday. Hurricane Milton is on its way. It's still probably a couple hours before it hits land. We're about 45 minutes east of the coast, so we shouldn't get any kind of flooding or anything. We're not in a flood zone or an evacuation area, but we'll likely get, just a ton of wind. So just hanging out on the back porch, just kind of relaxing right now, but you can see wind's picking up a little bit here. Not too bad, but it'll get pretty strong later on tonight. But right now, doing pretty good. Praying for all the folks that are on the West Coast, especially the homes that are there, the businesses that are there. It's gonna get pretty ugly, so definitely praying for safety for everyone. Praying that God would just kind of calm the storm and reduce the impact. So hope you guys are doing well. All right, it's about 10 p.m. at night. Let's see what it looks like outside. Yep, she's a-blowing. Woo, it's coming in. All right, so we just lost power, so got this LED light here. You saw something outside? Is it really?
Yep.
Something blue outside on the other side. Woo! It's nothing out there. It's dark. Everybody's lights are out. Oh my gosh, bro. Guess what? This window's flexing.
Yeah, I can,
I didn't even think of that. It's literally flexing, John. That's scary. I'm like, oh yeah, we're cool. Everything's good. And I'm feeling the wind actually push the window in. It's almost midnight. Hoping pretty good. I'm standing outside the front yard. Can't see nothing. It's dark. All right, it's about midnight. Let's go check on the storm. Came out here earlier. May not be able to see anything. Not a lot of rain. I mean, there's some. Over here by the garage. Let's see if I can. I'll brighten this up as much as possible. Can't really see much. But I think we're pretty much past the majority of it. You see some of the palm trees right there. Held up really well. Checked on some of the neighbors, they're doing good. Hey, what's going on, guys? Today is Saturday, so we're about 4 days after Hurricane Milton. Just wanted to give you a quick update. We still are without power, so that's why you haven't seen any videos on the channel. But just wanted to give you an update. Number one, we are safe. It was a huge storm. Fortunately, we've got, I think our home's about 18 years old. So, it's built in Florida to withstand hurricanes. We just had a new roof put on, I think that was 2 years ago. So that's good. I don't think we lost any shingles. But there are a lot of folks, especially in the Tampa Bay area, that are just really hurting right now. And so my heart and our family's prayers go out to you guys that are still dealing with that aftermath. Like I said, we didn't sustain any damage here, which I'm super grateful for. But I know a lot of people, even friends and family members, that have. Just wanted to give you an update. kind of where we're at, just some things that we've experienced this week, and just kind of share with you my heart. I'm still encouraged. I know that times like this, these are frustrating. They're challenging for us all, especially those of us without power, especially those of you that have young children. That even complicates things, it makes it more challenging. Like, I've got my grandson in here right now. We're keeping him for a couple hours, but my son and his wife, they've got power now. My other daughter, she's got power now. But there's just still so many folks that are struggling with that and are dealing with just the devastation. Some have lost homes, some have lost businesses. So like I said, our hearts go out to you. But the hurricane was a big deal for all of us in Florida. And I know some people in the chat, I had a chance to, our internet here has been just really spotty. So, I'm usually really active in the comments, and I've tried to make some posts here and there, but it's difficult to even just upload a photo from here. But sometimes I'll be able to go into town or go to my son's house, and then I've got some opportunity to share a post or two on Facebook or here on YouTube in the community post. Just kind of sharing some things that kind of went down. But we went over to her mom's house to check on that. She's in a 55+ community, and they're even leading into her development, man, it is just tremendously underwater right now. All right, so we're gonna go check on Mom's place. Got quite a bit of flooding out here.
Those are the rescue vehicles.
Lots of. Her area is in a low area, so you can see like way over there, lots of flooding. She lives in a 55 community plus neighborhood. Earlier, nobody could get in. I'm wearing my bathing suit. Me and John's about to go swimming.
Practice my backstroke.
That's right. We're gonna check it out. So, yeah, see, look. Lots.
Wow.
Yeah. This always floods through here.
Not that bad. There's my mom's area.
Yeah. So we're gonna go in there. Hopefully it's not too bad. All right, here's the entrance to her. We got a long walk. What do you think, John? We're about to get wet. It's not too deep though. It's cold. Woohoo! Yeah, it's cold. It's not too deep though. It's only, let me see, at least right here it's not. But I mean, it's just, this whole area is flooded. Probably wouldn't want to bring a vehicle through here. These are all 55+ community. This is Mom's neighborhood. So Jessica's mom. I got a car up here. It's already kind of submerged. Actually, I think they tried to drive through and didn't make it. All right, so right now we're officially almost knee deep.
Knee deep.
It's getting deeper, man. There's a stop sign. You can see how deep it is. We're about halfway there. But this is probably the deepest it'll get. And, ooh, that is cold.
How's the water?
Yeah, it looks like they got some damage right up here on the roof. Yeah, let's keep going. Actually, I didn't even see this, but right behind him, look at this.
Does it get better that way?
Man, that's bad. All right, so this is two main roads right here. Like, this is the road that goes right in the middle of all these homes. So this is coming out, and this is the road that goes in. And there's no road, so we're hoping we're standing on the road. I'm walking slow so I don't trip. Yeah, it's still about, not quite knee deep. So, coming up here to Country Oaks, we'll take a left, and she's down there, a couple houses. I think she did okay, hopefully. We're gonna see if the carpet's wet or anything else. This is her son, John. John's like, what's up? Man, yeah, it's getting deeper. So, let's see, it's almost up to John's knees. It'll get deeper right out here in the middle. Yeah, it's definitely getting deeper. Yeah, this had a lot of water. I don't even know how long it's gonna take for all this to go back down to normal. That's what's crazy. John, take a swim, man.
Yeah.
Practice your breaststroke, backstroke.
I didn't do my karate lessons.
That dropped off. It did. I did the same thing. I stepped down. I was like, oh my gosh. Yeah. Yeah, she's up here on the right, a couple houses, so we'll go check it out. So we lost a little bit of the roof up there.
Yeah, that could be. We could screw that down.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
All right.
Well,
Everything looks pretty dry though out here. But definitely no flooding here, so that's good. But look, right out in front of our yard, this whole road is flooded. All right, good news is we got water mostly just in the streets. You can see water here. In the backyard, we're good. Her roof right there. Everything looks good up there. That's what we want to see. No damage, so grateful. God spared her home, so that was good. They stayed with us past couple nights. See, like, look at the neighbors here. Tons of water just everywhere. Yesterday, was it yesterday? No, I think this morning they were evacuating a lot of the residents. They brought like inflatable boats to bring them out. All right, yeah, just a tiny bit of damage right there. Looks like something hit the screen. Actually, we probably ought to look in there. See, a little bit of damage right there, but that should be pretty good. Well, it looks like the ducks have the right of way now. This used to be a street. They're just hanging out, having a good time. There is a snake swimming through. Dude, that is yeah, it's getting deep. All right, let me zoom out here real quick. And so again, we're on the main road in between all these houses. This road goes up here and turns left, goes in between those. This road goes up here, goes in between those. And just all between the houses are. And this is the main road that goes in between all of these right here. Fortunately, a lot of the homes are safe. They were a little bit higher than the roads that go through her neighborhood. But even across the street, as you can see in some of this footage, man, there are just a lot of people. It's just swampland right now. So that's been huge. Her brother and I took a walk through. Basically, you couldn't get through unless you had like a big jacked up truck, and we don't have that. You're gonna end up getting stuck. But we ended up just putting on some shorts. I threw on a bathing suit and a t-shirt and some old shoes. And we went hiking through the neighborhood to see if her house was even, okay. Fortunately, it was definitely okay. Again, it sits up a little bit higher, her mobile home. Her roof looks pretty good. It had one little piece that kind of came up, so that'll need to be repaired. But all in all, her house is good. Of course, power hasn't been restored, so we don't know if her air conditioner got water in it, as far as almost like submerged. It could have shorted things out there, so we won't know until we get power. Right now, they're saying it could be in Hillsborough County. We could be looking at as late as Thursday of this coming week. So, it may come tomorrow, it may come the next day. We don't know, but we're hanging in there. We don't have a generator. We figure, we'll rough it. It's fine. We've got, the food in the fridge that goes bad. You just kind of go into it expecting that. But we're fed. You can tell I'm not hurting here. Some of the restaurants locally have begun to open up, and so we're able to go out and get food that way. And then Publix is open now, so we can go get some grocery stuff that won't spoil, like in the fridge and so forth. But all in all, like I said, man, we're doing good. Spirit morale is positive. We're just making the best of it. Even before the storm came, I was hesitant even to share the photos. I think I did it on Facebook, maybe on YouTube as well. But we invited our family over. This is the day before the storm, biggest storm possibly that we've seen here in many, many decades. One of the biggest storms that we've ever experienced here in Florida. And we invited all our family over and our children, and we were painting pumpkins. And I was hesitant I even asked my wife, I said, Jessica, I said, am I being insensitive, sharing joy as a family when we know devastation is on its way? And she just reminded me that, Michael, absolutely not. It's in these difficult times that people need to see hope. They need to see joy. They need to see happiness. And, life doesn't shut down. We've done everything that we can to prepare for the storm, and now all we have to do is wait. And so with us, we were watching a movie in the theater room as a family, and then we had the family over and we decorated some pumpkins and just having fun, just spending time, quality time. And the reality is that what matters the most. I love home theater. You guys know I love home theater. I love subwoofers. I love speakers and all that stuff. But at the end of the day, man, family is what matters. That stuff that's in my house, all the toys, all the gadgets, all the electronics, that stuff can come and that stuff can go. There have been times in my life where I've had some of that. There have been times in my life I haven't. And if for whatever reason all that stuff was taken away, today I'm still going to be okay, because my life isn't tied to stuff, if that makes sense. Stuff doesn't define me. I like toys and I like home theater, but that's not what I get joy out of. I get joy, true joy, out of my family and out of my faith. That's really where the root of my joy comes from. This other stuff is just playtime, being able to play with home theater. But I just want to give you guys an update, let you know kind of where we're at. So, of course, I don't have any reviews that I can work on without power. Even going over to my son's house, it's hard to do a review if I don't have the product, can't test anything. So we're just on hold for a little bit. Like I said, hopefully in the next couple days. Fortunately, the weather here, normally in Florida, it's real hot, sticky like it is right now. But at night, we've been having temperatures about 70 degrees, which has been super helpful, because we just open up all the windows in the home, just let the fresh air come through. And honestly, it's been quite nice. But I know in the past, sometimes we have a storm roll through and we have a day or two without power, and man, it's hot. It's nasty, and it's like you don't want any covers on you, and even then you're still just kind of dripping, and that's definitely not comfortable. And again, especially for those of you that's got young children. But I just wanted to say thank you so much for all of you that reached out. Man, there were so many people even just messaging me and emailing. I had a gentleman email me all the way across from the other side of the world that said, "Hey, Michael, we've been watching the news. We know you're in that area, and we just want you to know we've been praying for you and your family to keep you safe, and just wanted to check in to see how you are doing." And so I appreciate that so much. I'm so grateful for this community. I'm so grateful for people that care. I'm so grateful for people that are just concerned. So thank you. From my family to yours, thank you so much. We're definitely grateful for that. And a lot of people that just, like I said, text message me. Now, the hard thing was texting back, because we have like no cell service here. I have one little bar, and of course, no Wi-Fi. And so I'm trying to reply, and sometimes they'd go through, sometimes they wouldn't. Sometimes they look like they went through, but they really didn't. So you never really know. So if you sent me a message, know that I probably received it, but it may not have went back to you. But again, we're just super grateful. Just wanted to give you an update on that. As soon as we get power back, we're going to be hitting the ground running. I'll be driving up to Ocala. I think we've got it planned for this Thursday. If everything goes as planned, hopefully I'll have power before then, so I can better prepare. But I'll be driving up to Ocala to meet with Rusty and Matt. We're going to do some filming. We've got some Perlison speakers. I think we've got the 7 STs and the R series as well. So just 4 speakers. So I'm excited to hear those side by side and just kind of see what are the differences between those. So we'll make some content on that and share that with you in the near future. I've got the shoe research that I've been working on, taking some measurements on those. The TN1, I believe, is the model number. So once it comes back on, I'll be able to work on that. That review, I've got a new remote from Haptique that was sent to me. It's the RS90, I believe is the model number it's a company called Cantana. I think that's how you pronounce it. Looks really cool, but literally by the time it got here, we were preparing for the hurricane, so I haven't even seen it. I haven't taken it out of the box, but I've got that. Of course, I've got the 1528s, dying to hear those some more. I want to move those into the theater room, see what they sound like in a room that's acoustically treated. So I'm excited about that. They're sending me the center channel, the big boy, that's the 1528 plus, the center plus. So that thing weighs like 180 something pounds, I believe. That's insane. But they're sending me that and the bookshelves to review, but it's been held up in customs for like 3 weeks. So who knows, it may not even make it. They may turn around and ship it back to them. Man, what else we got? We got lots more stuff. Still just plugging through reviews. Gas lines are still nuts down here. I went to Walmart last night. Jessica said, hey, we need some gas. And I got there at 8 o'clock and I waited in line for 3.5 hours. All right, so it's the third evening of not having power. So now what we're doing is sitting in line probably about an hour would be my guess, because it wraps all the way around there, goes all the way back. So there's probably about 50 cars in front of me, and then there's probably another 50 on the other side in the other entrance. Pretty much all the gas stations around here do not have gas. So we just having some fun waiting, making the best of it. This Yahoo right here thinks he's just gonna pull up and cut me off. I don't know what's his problem. All right, so we're still outside Walmart. There's a long line way over there. That's one line. I'm in this line, which wraps around here. Still got quite a ways to go. Walmart's right over there. You can see the sign. I got here at 8 o'clock and it is now 10:26 p.m. It's gonna be a while. And so I'm literally, there is one guy in front of me and then one guy at the pump, and there's like 4 or 5 lines going into this, but I'm in the far right lane, and I'm basically 2 people in front of me before I can get gas. And there's police officers out there because it's kind of chaotic, but they're making sure everybody's safe. And the police officer says, hey, I'm so sorry, but they've just closed for the night. And I'm like, are you flipping kidding me, man? And so I ended up waiting 3.5 hours for nothing and ended up having to go home at 11:30 p.m. And I was like, dang. So I was so frustrated. But what's up, little man? Come on out. Come here, big guy. It's my grandson, Roman. Look at here, man. Say hi to the folks. Say hi. So we've got Roman over, hanging out with him. He's been a blast. You've been so good today, haven't you, buddy? He's my man. But we're doing good. So anyway, just want to give you guys an update. He's a mess. Just want to give you an update. Again, thank you so much for your love and support. We'll be back to normal as soon as we get some power. Hope you guys are blessed. Have an amazing week. God bless. We'll catch you in the next video.